Live from the ABC 25 studio, this is Eyewitness News at 10.
Right now at 10, one person is behind bars tonight after a shooting in Henderson leaves one person dead and two others injured. Good evening at 10 o'clock. I'm Amanda Mueller. Only Eyewitness News was there early this morning as crews were on the scene of that shooting, which happened around midnight. They say a party with over 100 people, including juveniles, was happening at Thomason's Banquet Hall when a fight broke out in the street and someone started shooting. Juwan Latrell Waddington was pronounced dead at the scene. Officials say two other people were also shot. One was treated and released from the hospital. The other is in critical condition with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say 18-year-old Japaris Baker was later arrested and faces assault charges. This is still an active investigation. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police. Thousands crossed state lines in style today during the annual Evansville area Jeepers Back the Blue Jeep Rally. Eyewitness News' Grace Haba was there when the Jeepers reached their final destination and has more on the reason behind the ride.
Jeep after Jeep after Jeep pulled into the Audubon Chrysler Center as a part of the Evansville area Jeepers Back the Blue Jeep Rally.
The different types of folks that you see out here, I mean, it's all walks of life.
The caravan started in Evansville and ended across the Ohio River, where the Henderson Fire Department greeted the drivers with a giant American flag. The event raises money for Cops Connecting with Kids, a local organization which helps cops give back to kids in the community by sending them on a free trip to Disney World.
They're just good kids that do right in their school. And so from everything from leadership to just being on time or being a good student in attendance earns them a trip. These are well-deserving kids that get an opportunity to do something they otherwise couldn't.
One officer says they hope to send 8 kids to Disney.
There's a negative view towards law enforcement, and sometimes kids get scared of law enforcement. So if we can change that and be positive and get it where they think of me as Jermaine instead of Officer Pointer and feel comfortable enough to come up and approach and talk to me, that's what we want.
Besides Jeepers cruising around in style, there was live music.
Come to teach us, then they leave us.
And drivers got the chance to put their tricked out rides to the test with off-road obstacle courses.
We've got hundreds and hundreds of Jeeps here. We've got thousands of people, and it's all for a good cause. The Cops Connecting with Kids organization is an incredible organization that gives back to our community by building a relationship between our police department and our students.
In Henderson, Grace Haba, Eyewitness News.
Well, it's the last day of several county fairs around the tri-state, including the Vanderburgh County Fair. But that doesn't mean all the fun is over just yet. The day started out early at 8 this morning with a garden tractor pull, followed by a 4-H cat show, a car show, wood carving competitions, a talent show, and more.
Well, the one thing that I've seen, since I started getting involved and what I see today are the kids that were involved then are now grown, and they're the ones that are helping put the fair on. So, as the generations have changed, they've continued on and passed the torch, and they're the ones that are helping us out to get this all done.
All rides are open until 11 tonight. Well, the Hopkins County Fair also ends tonight. Today was filled with tractor pulls, a baby pageant, and live music. At 11 p.m., there's also a drawing for $1,500 in prize money. A concession worker who's been at the fair for 23 years says the hard work pays off.
It's always hard work, but it's always a good week for us to spend time together for the whole week and get to know each other. When you work together as long as we do during this week, it kind of helps to build a team. So it's a really good week.
The rides close at midnight, so you still have a little bit of time to use those last tickets. The Vanderburgh Humane Society transformed into Pogwarts for a themed adoption event appropriately called Harry Potter and the Magical Creatures. Some of the animals up for adoption were sorted into Hogwarts houses based on their personalities. There was even theme vendors and kids activities, and of course, there were owls.
Watching kids get sorted into houses outside is adorable. It's a really family-friendly event, and it's fun for, grown-ups too that like Harry Potter, because anybody that's a Harry Potter fan just loves seeing that universe brought to life. And of course, we picked this weekend because Harry Potter's birthday is July 31st and J.K. Rowling's birthday is July 31st.
If you missed the event but would still like to adopt or donate, you can contact the shelter directly. Well, still ahead this Saturday night on Eyewitness News, 2 more children die in a hot car, this time in New York City. Their father is now facing homicide charges. We have the latest in the case. But first, meteorologist Stacey May has a look at our forecast here at home. And Stacey, a little bit of rain in our future.
A little bit, but not tomorrow, Amanda. We have had a great stretch of weather, and we are going to keep that great stretch going for the rest of our weekend. Now, today, it was a little bit